Riften, and we just finished taking over the Huntingburn Meadery for Maven.
I trust you have good news for me?
Job's finished. Here's the information you requested.
This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is this odd little symbol.
Yes, I've seen that symbol before.
Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the Thieves Guild immediately. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services.
Steel dagger of frost.
Out of my way.
Damn. Yes, ma'am, Maven. Did go into Whiterun and get some lockpicks out of the one door. There's something in there that I wanted for Delvin. Because there's a couple things that like you can bring to Delvin and you get money for them, even though they're not like necessarily worth anything like in other places of the game. So I'm not sure if that.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him.
Yet very fortunate for Maven.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild?
The same symbol from Golden Glow was involved.
Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild.
Is there anything we can do?
Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
Ah, there you are. It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever. They're well funded, and they've been able to avoid identification for years. I'm impressed it reached this point. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly. Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godjal lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullum Eye. Slimy bastard. Gullum Eye is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
I can't believe Gullum Eye's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong, he could scam a beggar out of his last septim. But he's no mastermind.
Think he'll give me trouble?
Trouble? Huh. He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you.
So how do I get him to talk?
You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullum Eye, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage. I'm glad to see you're embracing our methods. It would be a waste to lose a contact at the East Empire Company before we had the entire story. Just keep on Gollum-Eye's tail, and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot. Just head... If you discover Gollum-Eye's holding out on Gollum-Eye, that means he isn't exactly in the guild. The Cudi... Keep your eyes on him. He's quite... American. The Emperor himself supposedly backs them, which means they have fairly unlimited resources, so don't get their feathers in a ruffle.
Wrong way.
Keep Gollum-Eye alive.
There we go.
Friends like you are hard to find. And very valuable to
Looking
me.
for work? Well, well. If you happen to... There you go. This should cover it.
100 gold.
Well, well. If you happen to cross it, I think you'll find this payment to be more than... Stick with me, and they'll never even know you're there. Where are you off to? There's work to be done.
I mean, I got 100 gold for each of them, and they usually be working with things, so...
What did you need?
Yeah? You're making way up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you. If you want to be a man, it was I was. Vex just tells me to... Are you... Me? I ran. Vex was waiting for... Well, so, that's how I earned the name. I'll put... Treat her right, and she'll make you rich. Try it.
So in case you don't feel like reading that or whatnot, and ran into some issues, and he forgot that the horses were nearby, and he ran the entire distance. And he got back, they were waiting on him, and of course, they all laughed. So in case you don't know how far that is, Windhelm is here, and Riften is here. So it's quite the distance. So this is going to be in Solitude, so I need to go buy the carriage ride.
Need a ride? You can get a room. Oh, and if you meet Maven... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already...
just in time to say hello to Rugbeer. He's the sorry bastard who's going to be executed. A gate guard who let Ulfric's Stormcloak escape the city after he killed the High King.
It's always fun. The first time you enter Solitude, the very first thing you see is a beheading execution.
You're just in time to say hello to Rugbeer.
So, like I usually do, I'm gonna stop, watch the execution, and, you know.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogveer. Tell them he didn't do it.
Position.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Lock the city gate.
You betrayed us!
Get on
Traitor!
with it!
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Best she know now, Advar.
They're all hard.
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder.
Liar!
Story. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Very well, Rogver. Bow your head.
So I'm sure you all remember scenes similar to this from the beginning. When my
On
head
this
was
day,
chopped off.
I go to Sovngarde.
And his eyes closed. Let's see if it will let me.
What are you doing that for?
Yep. Floating
Good
head.
riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
I think I expected
He
more.
died well.
And it's funny.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit.
Anybody want a floating head? How about you? Merry Christmas.
Good morning.
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore. I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person. Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that bee farm, was it? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle. Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a buyer looking for a case of Firebrand wine. There just so happens to be a single case in the Blue Palace. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
So I'm gonna pop in here real quick. Oh, or not.
Fresh fish, straight from the fjords.
Okay. I wonder why it's locked. I was gonna try and knock out a side quest, but I guess I can do that later once I run into Ari.
Spiced wine, the taste of home and heart.
Hmm? Sorry, I was lost in thought. We were planning my wedding, you see. So many details to...
You wouldn't be a sellsword, would you? I have a little problem, I'm the headsman here. Depends on what you mean by busy. I'm also the head jailer in the dungeon here. Quiet job, usually.
Feel free to make requests.
Thane Bryling, at your service. You're someone who...
As long as you're not seeing...
The Imperials are good for business, and business is good for Skyrim.
You can usually steal stuff with no problem, so long as you are hidden when it's going on.
What do you need, my friend?
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do.
Not yet, Durin. Not quite ready for that quest. Oh,
So nice to have pleasant company for a change.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on some wonderful opportunities. Ah, I see you have... Good. Can't have the... Here, take this. Not as far as... I was a... She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed. Not at all. I tend not to... However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey. In this business, we rarely deal in name. Look, that... Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
Seems there's always more to be done.
Need a ride? My carriage is the... Solitude's been the capital of Skyrim as long as I can remember. Most of the High Kings of Skyrim were Jarls of Solitude first. Well, let's see what else. The Bard's College is here, in the main office of the East Empire Company. If you need it, you can get a room for a fair price at the Rinking Ski Resort, just inside the main gate. Good day.
Is that an amulet of Mara? I'm surprised someone like you isn't spoken for.
Another fight. I'm getting out of here. I'm staying out of this.
Do your worst! I'll kill you if I have to! You won't get the best of me!
Give up when you still can. Enough! This ends now! Oh! You won't get the best! No more! I need...
What was that? I thought I heard something.
Oh, not so fast!
You won't get the best of me! Are you prepared to die?
I'm back now. Alright, well, this video's already been about a half an hour, and I don't want to make it too long, so I'm going to cut it here, and I will see you guys next time.